Alright, what's up, guys? So, I just want to get on here. I know this is not going to be what anybody wants to talk about today, but we need to talk about it because it is pretty important and it's going to affect everyone, not just in the United States, but it's going to affect everybody um, in the world. So, if you haven't heard by now, sorry, I'm just adjusting my settings. If you haven't heard by now, the UK is requiring everyone to uh, do age verification in order to view certain websites, anything that it deems to be dangerous to minors. And I I understand the initial like, oh yeah, of course I want to protect the children. Yeah, that's gonna be what they're always gonna say is they want to protect the children, but I don't think a lot of people understand yet that this is a breach of privacy for everyone. Um, Providing your state ID is quite literally just succumbing to a surveillance state. And if you don't know what that means, it means that the governments in place are able to monitor everything that you do online, and basically your entire presence is going to be tracked. Now, I live in the United States. I've been around for a while. I'm 30 years old, and I don't know if this is going to affect me personally yet because I think YouTube already knows how old I am, so I might not have this issue. But if it does happen with YouTube, which it's supposed to in a few days, on the August 13th, YouTube is going to be enforcing age verification based on what their AI bot decides is um, suspicious of maybe being a minor. So, like, say that maybe I didn't say that right. Um, Basically, if you watch certain types of videos, like I like to watch Godzilla videos and a lot of superhero stuff, and that is by a lot of standards considered like kid content, but it's also just like content everybody likes to watch, in my opinion. And I mean, I grew up with Spider-Man. I grew up watching Godzilla. I love that shit. And what YouTube is going to start doing is they're going to be tracking um, that kind of activity. So, like, say you open up YouTube and you watch, say, even hell, like a moist critical video, Penguin Zero or whatever. And he's talking about something important like the Epstein files. And, since that is some pretty mature content, YouTube has the ability to flag that as being mature. And if their AI bot decides that you might not be 18 or above, it is going to force you to do age verification. Now, this is just my guess is that this is like in compliance, like with what the U.S. government is trying to do. Um, there are bills going around um, to try to get age verification for any site with adult content whatsoever. So that of course goes like with websites with like the P word in it, but also it branches out from there. This means like any website that has maybe violence, anything that might be remotely sensual or just like mature content, right? Even like say like The Last of Us. Last of Us is very violent. It's rated M. You have to be like 17 or above to technically buy it. Um, they they could see they could view like their AI bot could have some assumptions that okay, since there's blood and gore in this video, like say I upload a video, right? And it's like from The Last of Us Part 2 when I'm playing, excuse me, No Return. It's very bloody, it's very brutal. They're gonna say, "Oh, this is really inappropriate stuff for like, or really dangerous for kids, right?" So they're going to anybody who watches my video probably, I don't know, but if it decides that you might be, or it suspects that you might be under the age of 18, it's going to force you to either plug in your state ID, or not state, your government ID, or your credit card information, or a face scan in order to verify your age. Now, if you don't know, um, our data, our actual data, is very, very valuable to marketing firms and the U.S. government, which are in some cases one and the same because you have a lot of interest groups that are involved, like lobbyists and different interest groups, like really anyone that might have a vetted interest in your data. For instance, like, oh, we can sell this data to the highest bidder in order for marketing purposes. Okay, so that already happens, right? That happens. You have to, you know, you have to basically you give away some bit of your privacy every time you go on the internet. That's a given, right? Um, but what this is gonna do, it's it's going to take your personal information and account for everything that you've ever searched for on the internet. It's going to be tied to your identification. Now, if that's not fucked up to you, I that's I really recommend you look more into this and look into things like 1984, anything like look at foreign countries like China that do this kind of thing. Um, it is a very dangerous, slippery slope that can lead us down to social credit. Like you can basically be judged by those in power based off of search history, kinds of videos you watch. That could be like, watching this video right now. It can it can be about the kind of content you like, anything really. They can make a profile of you, and they can use it against you in court. Now, this is an extremely serious thing, and it's going to be implemented on August 13th. So you need to really consider where you spend your time these days. I know that in the UK, Spotify's already doing this, where they're censoring material for accounts suspected of being under 18 from listening to music if it is somewhat inappropriate. Like, say, someone's listening to Eminem or Kendrick Lamar or Drake, hell, maybe even like Rage Against the Machine, Muse, anything. It's going to be a public profile basic. Not, I don't know if it's going to be public. Let me go back on that. But it's going to a profile is going to be made, and nothing. There's going to be no sense of anonymity or whatever. You're not going to be anonymous on the internet. And that's exactly what they want, so they can track you, they can subpoena for your information if it's not already going to get hacked by hackers that want to steal our data. For instance, Google with YouTube, they are going to set up a system like this system I'm primarily talking about right now, where their AI bot is going to, like I said, um, harbor all this information, and then like hypothetically, if you give Google your state ID, that information doesn't just disappear, right? That's going to actually be logged into their data centers, and it can and probably will be used against you. You even have, like, I mean, there are instances where people, or like Sam Altman from OpenAI, he talks about everything that you post on ChatGPT, like every prompt, that is not private, for instance. So like it just case in point. I know I'm kind of comparing apples to oranges, but I'm really not. These corporations do not give a shit. All right. They only care about money, and wherever the money goes, that's where they're going to try to follow. And right now, it is in our data, our personal data. They want to know everything there is to know about you, and that is really messed up. I cannot support that. If YouTube does go and they try to get my driver's license or a facial recognition of me or my credit card, I'll simply just not be on this website. Same goes for social media or any other website. I will go to my public library. I will use all those resources. I will just start reading a shit ton. I'm working on a newsletter, and this is really serious. I know that I'm sorry that you probably, if you're listening to me ramble right now, you probably wanted to see more just gameplay commentary and things like that. But this is going to affect that as well, like any kind of gameplay. You have companies like Rockstar now who are requiring you to do an age verification before going onto their website. And you can definitely bet on that. That's going to be a requirement for GTA 6 next year. Um, and like, look, from a certain perspective, I understand the importance of verifying, making sure like your 12-year-old's not playing GTA, right? I mean, that's like it can influence them to do bad things, or if people are on illicit, sexually explicit websites. I understand that like we want to protect the children in that sense, but like that needs to be on the parents to monitor their children, right? Um, that should not be on me and billions of people to sacrifice their privacy because parents are too lazy or stupid to not uh, monitor their own children's activities. This all goes back to, in my opinion, to like iPad kids. How about you don't give your kids iPads, right? The internet is, I grew up in a time where we were told the internet is this dangerous, scary place, right? Don't ever give away your information, um, your private information, right? But now the tune is changing because you have different interest groups that know they can make more money off of us and control us more when they have our data, our personal data. It can be search history. It can be um, you know YouTube watch history. It could be political affiliations, your job, like employment. Just think about this, right? Say like you post something stupid when you were 15, all right? You're now 18, maybe you're 25, you're 30. Um, Someone was talking about this online that they can like use this data for employers. Now, how messed up, how screwed in the pooch is that? Like, I know that like they do social media checks when you get hired and things like that, or before you get hired. And that I understand. You want to make sure you know who you're hiring, and that's definitely the company's right. But they do not have the right to have un unfiltered access to simply like what I'm typing in on Google. All right, I think that things like that, my search history, that is private. Um, it's just like they want to know everything there is about us, and I just they keep like punching us when we're down here. You know, there's really, they think that I'm really attached to this website, and like a lot of people are. Um, but there are other things to do with our lives. And I'm just pleading with anybody listening right now to really consider giving giving any stranger your information. And especially these corporations like Google, Microsoft, everybody, when their servers are like, they always get hacked, right? There's another company recently that just got hacked, and it had a bunch of people's private information. I think it was like social security number, license, all that shit. I mean, that's like that's irresponsible and borderline just like, you want to implement this system that's going to sacrifice everyone's privacy, and I can't stand for that. I understand that some people might say, well, protect the kids. Well, like right now, um, if you haven't looked in the UK, but was it Charles King, or not Charles, or someone in in the in the royal family is like has been like convicted or some allegedly. I don't know if it's he's convicted, but like he he's done some pretty nasty things regarding like I don't know. Just look into like the any entity with a lot of power. Um, I have more information about, of course, the U.S. and our politics here. I mean, look at Trump, look at Matt Gaetz, look at how they're refusing to release the Epstein files, refusing to do all of these things that the American people want. And because the Epstein files directly are about sex trafficking. And shouldn't we be protecting our children and knowing what the hell is happening to our most you know, like very precious community of like minors? Like they're they're we got to keep them safe, right? But we don't want to take account of, or not we, but like the government doesn't want to take any accountability to do the right thing and release the files or prosecute people. You have Maxwell, who's being put into a low security prison. That's where she was moved recently, and Trump has, been coy about the potentiality of giving her a pardon. I mean, are you serious right now? And didn't he just hire someone else for um, bringing back the presidential fitness program or whatever? And this guy allegedly is like a registered sex offender. I mean, what are we doing? So, um, yeah, it's really not good. And I really think, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So if you are there, you are listening to this, I'm not an expert, but I can tell you that things are pretty messed up and you should really respect yourself enough to not just fork over your privacy uh, just so you can watch the latest and greatest YouTube video from somebody. Um, I know it's unfortunate, but you have to make sacrifices if you want to stand for what you believe in. And if I do get like the age verification notification, I will not be on this website any longer or until they revoke that decision. I think it goes against everything that, against our First Amendment rights. But of course, there was a recent ruling that something with our privacy doesn't. They basically ruled to say that we can't or doesn't was it invasion of privacy doesn't affect our freedom of speech, but that's just bullshit because it definitely does. Um, because you got to have freedom of expression, and to be in a surveillance state, you do not have freedom of expression. All right, because they have the power to do whatever the hell they want to you. If they know everything about you, I just think it's it's really corrupt, and I just hope someone um, sees this and just thinks about it for a minute and um, decides to put their foot down. We do not need YouTube. I grew up in a time without YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I've been on YouTube since middle school, and it's it's come a long way. I love YouTube. It's probably my favorite website. I use it more than social media, like other social media. I have more satisfaction out of it. I feel enriched. There's so much educational content on here, entertainment. It really is like it puts the you in YouTube. I know it's cheesy, but it's true. I mean, um, but even YouTube can be corrupted. So, what is up? I am just venting about the lack of privacy that is being implemented on YouTube, and I think everybody needs to look into it. Um, I hope everyone watching is doing well, and I don't mean to be doom and gloom today, but it's getting serious. Um, and it's not just happening to, YouTube. It's not just happening to um, very mature websites, but it's happening to video games as well. I mentioned earlier, Rockstar is going to start requiring age verification, but it's not just them. Um, there are committees out there trying to ban. I think I heard something about Detroit Become Human. Um, so there are other things like on Steam happening with like Mastercard and Visa. Um, I just I just wish people had integrity again, and some self-respect. And I wish people had enough self-respect to and integrity for other people and like respect for other people and be a little less greedy about making their bank account a little fatter from profiting off of our privacy and our data. Um, so I hope that YouTube can come have some common sense and put their foot down and not just abide by what these people in government say, and they have no real idea what they're talking about. We've seen this multiple times. I've seen clips of congressmen and everyone just trying to figure out how to use the internet, and they just don't understand it, and how what they're what they're saying, what they want to do, is going to be detrimental to many corporations, um, especially people running ads. My prediction is, in a perfect situation, my perfect optimistic prediction is that we're going to see um, a big drop off on August 13th in sales, and especially like in ad revenue and things like that. And I hope to God that YouTube rescinds their position with this age verification thing, because it is quite literally ridiculous. I mean, come on now. You have so much information on us. Is that not enough? Is it ever going to be enough? I mean, come on. So yeah, that's just really it. I really hope that things get sorted out, but it's not looking great. All right, so I just I think a lot of people need to hear it. I've been annoying about it on my other social media, um, but this really could change the way that billions of people use the internet, and it's a form of control. They also want us off social media because we connect so well on social media with each other. We organize and we can see what's happening in real time through social media. They don't really want that. All right. Um, so this is kind of like a win-win for them until it hits their pockets, right? If they start seeing uh, different advertisers pulling out because they're not seeing if the market's just not there anymore, that's the only time that they're going to raise their eyebrows. So I hope the audio quality of this isn't too bad. Um, I just needed to get this off my chest because I'm really proud of this YouTube channel, and I'm really happy for everyone who watches my videos. And we have like a little community here. I know my content's not really most like thought provoking stuff all the time. It's really just it's a great pastime, and I love just everything you can do with video games. I love video games. It's a great way for me to de-stress from the days, and I'm very thankful for all that this platform has given me over the years. I have other YouTube channels, and it's been a great way to express myself, and it'll be a great shame to step away from it. But I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope things change in the future. But we just really all have to make our voices heard. And I've talked to a couple people at YouTube about this, and they basically just say sorry. That's just kind of where we're at. And I know it's not like I was just talking to not the head honchos who made these decisions. So, um, but like we just gotta all kind of stand up a little bit more. Um, so yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and great rest of your day, and everything's gonna be okay because I said so. And if you disagree with me, then that's fine. Just know that you're wrong. everything will be okay, but maybe not for a long time. So let's hope things get better. But just know that we are also stronger together, and there are many other ways to connect without social media. Um, I am in the process of making a newsletter, so that's going to be something that I do. Probably be my main digital footprint moving forward, if I'm being honest, if everything kind of goes to shit. So, but there are other things to do, you know, other ways to connect. I know, like, the mail system is still there to connect with people, with friends, text messaging, um, you know, email, but it's going to be different. It might be hard, but if you really disagree with what's happening, you got to make some tough decisions to make your voice heard. So I hope this impacted someone, and just know that if you're feeling as frustrated as I am, you're not alone. Things can change. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and just mute my mic now and swing for a little bit longer, and then go about my day. But yeah, hope you hang in there. Thanks for watching.
And done. You guys have any idea how much property damage you just caused?
What's up? Can you hear me okay? You seeing PlayStation 5? Man, how's your day going so far? Oh, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're liking what I got. You play Spider-Man? Boring? What's boring? Uh, yeah, it is one of them days. Tell you what, I've done nothing today besides like do dishes, and so I had a phone call with my buddy, and I came on here and vented for like 5-10 minutes about privacy issues with YouTube, and yeah, that's really been about it. But I'm trying to still make the most out of it, right? Also playing with no swing assistance right now. It's kind of my default these days. It's just more you can do, get faster, but it definitely makes sometimes. Oh, all right, let's have at it. Oh, dude, I don't have auto swing. I show you gameplay. Yeah, I have no auto swing on right now.
How about we bring the heat down?
Focus on Spider-Man. The others are worthless.
Nice clown car. Does the horn make a funny noise too?
Can I do it? Oh, all right.
That's all of them? Beautiful.
Thanks, man. I only saw like the first half of your message because I get comments on live feed on my what is it on my screen. But yeah, it sounds good, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad that you're liking it. But yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I just got done talking about YouTube's privacy issues regarding requiring state ID, facial recognition, and or credit card information in order to verify you're over 18. I don't know how old any of you guys are, but just know that it is mirrored as being good for online safety, but it really is just a surveillance system. And if these companies really wanted to, or I should say, if the governments really wanted to protect children, there are multitudes of things that they would have done by now. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about with that. But if you want to start a dialogue, I'm definitely open to it. So I know title of this live stream was "Screaming into the Void." So, but I don't have much more to say unless anyone has any questions. But yeah, it's just it's really just a bummer, you know. The state of gaming is also going to change. It's just it's a weird time. But yeah, if you're wondering, I do not use swing assistance. I'm on 0 swing steer assistance right now, and it really allows you to do more. It's going to get really good with your timing. If you're wondering, I have over 500 hours of playing this game, which is in a way embarrassing, but in another way, I'm impressed with myself. But I try not to think about it too much. Oh, should I go back there? I guess I will. I'll take care of them. Oh. You guys like the combat in these games? I just noticed it doesn't matter too much, but when I start fighting in these games, that's when I see a lot of people tune out. So maybe it's just because, I don't know. Maybe because I don't call these things free roams. I just call them web-swinging screens. But, oh, what games do I have? Oh, geez, I got Red Dead Redemption 2 is the current story-driven game that I'm currently playing, but I've been taking a break from it because I just really miss this. And also, I play Last of Us a lot. Currently playing a lot of what is it? No Return and Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. It's been so fun. I sucked at it at first, but damn it slaps. What else do I play? I started playing Demon Souls, Dark Souls. I suck at it, but it is it. But mainly, I should rephrase that. I don't suck at it. I suck at Bloodborne, which is another Souls-like game. Bloodborne, it's a beautiful game. I respect it, but I suck at Souls games. What do you play? Ooh, wow. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Oh, I'm also playing Battlefront 2 for PS5, like the remakes, not the original ones. Hey, dude, old games still slap these days. Yeah, that is totally fine, especially with the cost of these new games coming out. Like, it's an interesting time because we do have a lot of options these days, which is great because I mean you can play old games on new consoles. Not all of them, but you know, I was able to play the first Red Dead, my PS5, and I'm playing Red Dead 2 on it. There's some other ones like in Sony's catalog that I'm interested in playing. I just never got to because I was in college a lot. Oh, dude, yes. I've heard a lot of good things about Mortal Kombat and Far Cry 4. Definitely interested with getting into Mortal Kombat. The other combat games I've experienced playing, like those kind, would be like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, back from like the PS2 era. Geez, that game slaps. I remember I traded it in to get like GameStop cash or credit for I think a 360. I was getting an Xbox 360 or something, and biggest regret of my life because they turned around and sold Marvel vs. Capcom 2, my disc for like I think it was like $80 or something. So it was actually like very much a collectible when I traded it in back in like I don't know this is probably in like 2010 or 2009. And looking back, dude, I wish I didn't give that game up. It was in great condition, but now I don't even know how much that game's worth. But John Marston, oh my goodness, he lives. Ah, hey man, what is up these days? How you doing? I got to get back to playing Red Dead 2. You got a pet dragon? Oh shit. What kind of, like, is it like a kind of dragon? Yeah, back in the day, I also wanted to get some kind of lizard. Yo, oh, John, character. You know, I do play a little bit of Roblox. I don't know if I have it downloaded right now though. But do you ever play? There's so much you can play on there. I like there's this Godzilla game. Speaking of lizards and also Roblox, this unfinished Godzilla game, and it was like you could just like load it up with a buddy and just like go around and destroy like buildings, and it'd be like 10 Godzillas, and it was just like the funniest thing, but it was like impressive. So yeah, that was pretty fun. But I'm also into on Roblox the those liminal space games, like gosh, it's been a minute. Where it's like the what do you call it? The back rooms, the back rooms. Chinese type. Okay, cool, nice. Do you have it like in a? Is it able to just kind of free roam like in your home, or do you have it like in a like a container, like a glass like environment kind of thing? Nice. I'll add you when I'm done with this. Do we have any Fortnite players or Marvel Rivals players? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Love meeting new guys and gals on here. Love the video game community. You guys seen the new set photos from Spider-Man Brand New Day? Tom Holland in the new suit. It looks so good, personally. I will say, if you haven't seen it yet, go check that out. He looks perfect in it. Like he looks like an older guy now, finally, and he's got a little longer hair as well. And the suit itself, too. By the way, yeah, the suit. I should talk about the suit. Oh man, yeah, that would be pretty sick. Playing as the monster anti-venom suit. Oh man, that would be pretty tight, dude. I still want like I don't know a DLC or something to hold us over because you know that game's not going to come out for geez probably another like 3 or 4 years. I want like a I wanted like a Venom game too. That would be pretty tight, and maybe like an anti-Venom like storyline could be in there. Maybe we see the symbiote detached from Peter or something. But it's kind of like a cool thing that they decide, yeah, we're gonna give Peter like anti-Venom forever. I think that's a cool addition, especially in video games. My pet dragon's name is Chi. Is it Chi? Is that how you pronounce it? Or Chai? That's tight though. Ooh. Yes, dude. I would love to have more free roam capabilities in Spider-Man 3 because I tell you what, like this game is beautiful. Like I love um, going around and just swinging for hours. Ooh, tortilla, hell yeah. But like they could do more. Like it would be cool to be able to go inside like every single building, right? And just like you could kind of say and be like an NPC and having your own arc. It's kind of reminiscent, like I mean not the NPC part, but like the freedom to choose and have more decision power would be really sick. Kind of like the that canceled game that they were gonna do with oh Chi Chi. Okay, cool. Like that free roam game, the live service Spider Verse game or whatever you can play with your friends. GTA 6 next year. Ah, yeah, I'm hopefully gonna play it like day one. I might try to get it like early, not early, but like if they do like the early access thing, I might try that. Hopefully, I don't have to like give them my age identification or my driver's license in order just to play it though. That would really suck. Dude, thanks man, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm the chillest and humblest guy I know. Just kidding. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me on this live stream. It's nice having like some dialogue. Thanks, man. You too. G-Man King. What is the origin of your username, G-Man King? John Marston, I don't need any introduction, but if you want to explain your username, I'm totally down to hear it. Your name, cool. Nice. I made my username Where Am I 55 because back in the day, geez, I'm gonna date myself here. Ah, back in middle school, when the first, not the first, I think it was like Call of Duty Black Ops first came out, I was just really stupid and like I just couldn't figure out the maps or something, or it might have been Modern Warfare 2 or something. I remember I'd always get like owned in those games, but I'd just be like, where am I? And I really just kind of went with it. I'm like, okay, maybe I should just make that my username. I know it's silly, but sometimes the silliest ones when you're an adolescent are the best. Yeah, John Marston. Very cool, very cool. I wish your message stayed on my screen longer. If I don't respond now, I will respond when I'm done. But yeah, I'm playing on my TV. The streams do or not. But they like pop up for a second and then they disappear, and I'm like, cool. But I'll figure it out. Let's see. Maybe I should time myself and see how fast I can get across Manhattan. Yeah, look it. I'll do that. Oop, did not mean to do that. Oh well. Dude, I'm really excited for, speaking of games that we're excited for, Ghost of Yote. Oh, I love Ghost of Tsushima. That thing is such a tremendous game, and honestly, might replay it to like kind of get myself hyped. But I pre-ordered the collector's edition, and I'm really excited to do like an unboxing video for it, hopefully. So yeah, October cannot come soon enough. I'll be posting a lot of that too. I still need to post more Red Dead Redemption 2. Really having a good time with that game. I just get so distracted so easily because there's just so much I can mess around with. Like the other day, I don't know if you saw, I posted a video where I was trying to hog tie an alligator, and it just did not work out for me. But it's just like hilarious that you can even like try. I don't know, I'm really appreciating the open world stuff. If you had a pea, if you had a pea, what? I'm not sure. Oh, getting some messages ago. Let me pull up the YouTube app so I can like see what people are saying because
Can I help you, Spidey?
I'm sorry. Maybe. Come on, here we go. Try it. Let's see. For me, it's like Arthur Morgan died. I didn't play RDR1, so John didn't canonically die in my reality. So here I am. I love it. Let's see. What else did I miss? I wonder Harry get the Agent Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 3. I don't know. I wonder if we'll even see Harry again. I mean, I'm sure we will because I mean that's Norman Osborn's gonna be like his main motivation is to get revenge for him. I mean, like if they kept him in a coma the entire time, that would be kind of, I guess, kind of lame. I don't know. Um, so yeah, I guess Agent Venom could come back. It's like, this guy. Yeah, man. Let's see what else we got. So I'm just catching up. Oh, don't worry, man. I got you. I think I could just do that from my app right now. And my gamer tag or my PSN is also the same as my YouTube thing. So if you want to add me, by all means, add me at where am I 55. Let's see. Search player. Uh, let's see. Come on now. All right, well, I'm gonna find it, but I want to make sure I keep you guys entertained. So I will add you. If you had a pet dragon, what would you name it? Godzilla, probably. If you don't know, I am a huge Godzilla nerd. Grew up watching the Japanese ones, like Toho, like Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Honestly, King Ghidorah or Ghidorah would be really cool for a lizard name. Should I do some like parkour kind of shit on here? Probably should. Okay. My fave anime. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it. My favorite anime. Oh man. Jeez, this is a really tough one because like once I say the answer, then I'm going to be neglecting another really great one. Um, Dragon Ball, dude. That's a based answer. Um, I'd say Death Note is probably my favorite because I remember just it's nostalgic for me. I remember just watching it back in like 2016. It was just like I binged it one summer. Just the mental gymnastics in that game was insane. Another great anime would have to be Cowboy Bebop. That thing is revolutionary. You guys heard of Cowboy Bebop besides the Netflix show? You guys seen it? Yeah, Death Note is just insane, isn't it? It's like, thanks, man. Yeah, it's great because like Death Note is only like it's like a very contained story. So I have mad respect for the shows that can like One Piece that go on for like 1,000 episodes. Which I do want to get to. I want to get to One Piece. My buddy, one of my best friends, he finally caught up to like the current episode in One Piece. I'm still like on season one of that show, but I can tell I'm gonna love it. What are some other anime you guys recommend? Because I'm always looking. Whoa, what's that? Oh. Also, I need you guys to tell me your favorite Spider-Man film. It can be live action, animated. I don't care, but I'd like to know, especially if it's Spider-Man 2, Toby. You finished One Piece. Congratulations. That's huge. When you say you finished One Piece, do you mean the manga or do you mean like the actual show? Oh, bro, I forgot about Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. And I did start watching Jujutsu a few years ago, and I love it. I have to I have to get there. Like I have to just commit. Oh hell yeah! Which Spider Verse? I know there are two right now. I mean they're both bangers, so I mean both those answers are extremely valid. I'd say ooh, show. Yeah. Have you guys seen the animated Spider-Man show from the early 2000s that was on MTV? It was literally called Spider-Man: The New Animated Series. Only lasted, I think, like 2 seasons, maybe, or I think it's just like 1 season. Damn, dude, I wish it got more. I know Spectacular Spider-Man also got the short end of the stick. Still miss that show. Yeah. Dude, I'm really looking forward to Beyond the Spider Verse, though. Like, I don't know what's going to come first, Beyond the Spider Verse or the Batman Part Two. Still, I think people could take bets on that. See which one actually gets finished first. Here right now, and you start playing. You decide to go do Loki stuff. Let's see what multitasking. Let's see. Imagine it's like driving and texting. Just don't do that. Imagine you switched with Peter right now and he started playing you and decided to look stuff to you. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I'd feel violated a little bit, but um, that'd be crazy. Robotics. Sick. What kind of robotics? Like doing anything with like AI robotics? I don't know if that's a technical term. Well, I could just do this for hours. It's just so freaking satisfying. You want to see Red Dead 2? That can be arranged, my friend. For this stream's sake, I'm gonna have to hold off, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug that back in this week, like as soon as tonight, and I'm gonna play that because I miss it. It's like I'm actually looking at the disc right now, or the case for it. Just making it. It's cool. That's tight. What do you like most about your job? Let's see.
Wish I had time to help, but I'm
Brother,
needed
you weren't
somewhere
even
else.
trying. You weren't even trying to get the car. Oh? Besides Red Dead Redemption 2, what should I play after that? Because, like, I feel like by the time I actually finish it, because I know the game's like 30 hours. Have you finished the game Spider-Man in specific? I've played, yeah, the original one, like in 2018. I played that. Oh, cool. Oh, good. So you're really, yeah, you're really doing some exploration. That's awesome, dude. It's awesome, Jordan. Yeah, I love robots and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a really exciting time. Um, there are a lot of developments in robotics and just technology. Yeah, just keep following that passion because we need smart people like you to really change the world. What was I saying though? Forget what I was saying. Nice, dude. Oh, dude, I'm an old fart. I am 30 years old, and I still love video games and Spider-Man, and yeah, dude. But everyone's welcome here, so heck yeah, dude. Maybe I should really get into Roblox more, because I know that's very popular. Oh, dude, happy early birthday. That's exciting. Doing anything fun for your birthday? Exciting. Oh, do you guys like any of those like mech shows or whatever, like animes, like Gundam? I know it's like robotics related. Hey, dude, summer birthdays are the best, though. Tell you what, my birthday was in July. It's always been a blast. And growing up, I was like, it's always best because I was able to, what is it? I was able to have like a nice balance between my birthday and then the holidays. So I celebrate Christmas, and so I'd always love like, okay, great. Every 6 months, I'm getting presents or something. So I know it's like it's a funny thing to say, but that's how I see it. I also need to play Jedi Survivor so bad. Nice. Well, if I don't talk to you until then, Jordan, happy early birthday. Please don't change your topic. Oh, I'm not changing the topic. Don't worry. It's yeah, dude. I like I said, I grew up on YouTube. Like I grew up with like Smosh. I guess you've heard of Smosh, but um, they're like the some of the OGs. They started in like 2005, 2005, and I love those guys. But yeah, dude, I gotta play Jedi Survivor and some other games. But I think Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be like the next big one I play, or like besides Red Dead Redemption, because I'm in the middle of that. Hell, not even in the middle of it yet. Still like super early in it. Nice. Whoa. How's your summer been? Having a good summer off? Oh, thanks, man. Well, I hope you have a great night too, and get some rest. And I will see you later, I'm sure. As far as next live stream. Yep. Peace. Oh, dude. Feast on.
Why couldn't this have happened when I'm not busy?
What is up? Thanks for tuning in, man. I think it's time for a suit change. What suit should I put on? I'm just feeling just a classic, especially in light of the new movie. What does that mean? Heck yeah. Something about like the dark blue or black just goes so well with the red. I am just what you mean? Sorry, I'm multitasking right now. Message went away. might be in your next video, just my name. Next up, just your name. I don't know. I'll have to see. Because I make a lot of content that's very geared towards uh, videos and stuff, or Spider-Man and Red Dead. I will see if the opportunity comes. W suit for sure. It's just like clean and it's just so classic. Oh yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in. It's really nice that that you recommended my channel, I guess. What games are you playing these days? Where am I? 55. That's all I want to say right now. I can tell you my name's Matt. Thanks, man. Whoop. Nice, dude. I'm not opposed to ever getting a lizard. I might one of these days. Allergic to cats, and I love dogs, but I don't know if other people. You might. You never know. Oh, nice. I love pups, dude.
Crap. Forgot I had something else to do.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Peace. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Wow. Had to clip all of that. I think it's time for a suit change. I have not. I've heard good things about it though. I did just watch that new, what is it? The new Ninja Turtles movie that came out a couple years ago. It was really, really good. The animated one. I also watched the new Predator film that was on Hulu. Really, really good. Also animated, but heck yeah, dude. Really stoked for the Predator film to come out in November. Anyone here played, or not played, but read the Superior Spider-Man comics, which this suit is based off of? Let me know if you want a quick synopsis of Superior Spider-Man, because it is pretty crazy. But I don't want to spoil it, so let me know if you have any interest in reading it. And I won't. But I guess the main thing, though it's not really a spoiler, it's like kind of the premise, but Spider-Man gets taken over by Doc Ock. And when I mean taken over, like Dr. Octavius's conscience gets infiltrates Peter's brain, and he, for all intents and purposes, is Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man's body. And it's a crazy, crazy line of comic books. Came out a few years ago. Definitely worth checking out if you want something a little different. You know, taking like a very established IP and doing something new, weird. That would make for a crazy movie, actually. How long have I been playing? Let's see. New Spider-Man movie's out. Yeah, dude. The new Tom Holland movie. I'm very, very stoked for it. Tom Holland is such a nice guy too. I've talked to him very, very briefly before, and he's just a class act. Like I was an extra in a film a few years ago that he starred in, and just like seeing him in person, seeing how he just treats everyone like with respect. They made the right guy Spider-Man. I'll say that. So I'm also I love the director of this new Spider-Man film. Uh, he did Shang-Chi. Great, great, masterful choreography in that film, and honestly, top tier Marvel film. So I'm very excited to see what kind of action we're going to get, but also just like the story. The director's just proven himself. I think they did a good thing there. John Watts did a good job with the Spider-Man Homecoming trilogy. Wasn't my favorite, but like he had a very difficult task of making three films that take place within the MCU, reintroducing Spider-Man for a third time in live action, and also not even he had to go off the coattails. What's up, G-Man? He had to go off the coattails of Civil War, which was really crazy. So I mean, and then he made, of course, No Way Home, which is just like an incredible achievement. The fact that they shot it during COVID, like lockdown, and then the stakes of that film were huge. Like not even in the story, but just like bringing back Toby and Andrew, and it's just really insane. The scale of it, keeping everything somewhat of a secret. Tell you the best thing to do if you can't sleep, you're gonna hate it though, and it's gonna be to literally put your phone down and like read a book or something, because there have been countless studies now proving that screen time does affect our sleep cycles a lot. So just for but I'm guilty of it too, though, man. Like I always look at my phone right before bed, and I got to get better about it. But yeah, but try to. I don't know, when I can't sleep, I just draw or I make art of some sort. I'm also a photographer, and um, I love, of course, videography, filmmaking, and stuff. But drawing is so therapeutic. You don't have to be a master at it to draw. Anybody can draw. Um, I really dislike AI as far as like image generation and stuff like that. So, and I think it, for a while, it kind of gave me a little bit of imposter syndrome, like seeing AI just kind of like take over the arts for a little bit. Then I remembered like true art comes from the human soul, or from the soul. Um, and it's important to still make art, and art is a form of protest. So, and in your sense, to protest of not being able to sleep. So, can't sleep. Whoa, he has wings. Is he like a? God, that's crazy. Does he fly then, or is it just like? Yeah, I don't know too much about lizard games. Not games, but like the world of lizards. Instead of the world of wizardry, the world of blizzardry. See what I did there? Any Harry Potter fans, please stand up. Nice. Is how to fly? Do you mean he knows how to fly? Or he's learning? Nice. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, I gotta do something. Responsibilities. Okay. Alright, like 3 more minutes and then I am gonna have to wrap this up. That's gonna be something cool there. Let's see. Oops. Oops. Nice. It's gotta be exciting. I currently don't have any pets. But I love dogs and cats. Really all animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Oh, cool. You're like a parrot or something? Birds are very adorable. Sounds good, man. Thanks for tuning in, but no worries. Like, if you need to play a game and focus, all good, especially because I'm going to be hopping off here soon anyway, because I got to take care of some other things, but I'll definitely be back on live, probably later this week, if not like tonight or tomorrow. Thank you again. Like, it's nice chatting, getting to know about your lizard. Pretty tight. My last trick, I'm gonna just do some crazy shit.
Class is starting without you.
Of course, man. I'm sure I'll be on again. I come on somewhat frequently and I post videos every week, so I will definitely be around. So as long as you're subscribed, you should be in the know, man. But I hope you have a good day at school tomorrow. And yeah, thanks again for watching. No problem. But yeah, get some rest, dude. It gotta start the week off right. This is so addicting. I gotta call it quits here too. See you later. Have a good night. There we go. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to tune out. But thank you so much for watching. If you are just tuning in, feel free to check out what else I have on my channel. So, and I will definitely be back on sometime this week. So, definitely turn on notifications, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, all right. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.